Welcome to Wisdom Insights.
Welcome, viewers of Wisdom Insights, to another enlightening video. Today we set our sights on a figure whose wisdom has echoed through the ages, the legendary philosopher Socrates. Born in the 5th century BCE, Socrates became a foundational figure in Western philosophy, leaving a profound impact, despite never having penned a single line himself. His teachings, immortalized through the dialogues written by his student Plato, introduced a method of inquiry that forever changed the course of philosophical dialogues. This Socratic method, as it came to be known, is a form of cooperative argumentative dialogue that stimulates critical thinking and illuminates ideas. Socrates was a man dedicated to the pursuit of truth, a devotion that often led him to question the accepted wisdom of his time. His relentless pursuit of philosophical understanding has made him a beacon for thinkers throughout history, so prepare to delve into the wisdom of one of the greatest philosophers of all time. Now we begin our journey with the Socratic method and the wisdom of self-knowledge. The Socratic method, a cornerstone of Western philosophical inquiry, is a form of cooperative argumentative dialogue that Socrates employed to stimulate critical thinking and illuminate ideas. This method is characterized by its emphasis on questioning. Socrates believed that through relentless questioning we could expose contradictions in our beliefs, thus leading us towards truth and wisdom. But what is the ultimate goal of all this questioning? For Socrates, the answer lay in self-knowledge. He posited that an unexamined life, one devoid of introspection and self-awareness, is not worth living. This is where his famous wisdom, "Know thyself," comes into play. Know thyself is not just a catchy phrase. It's a call to action, a challenge for us to dive deep within ourselves, question our assumptions, and truly understand who we are. It's about recognizing our strengths, acknowledging our weaknesses, and understanding our values. But why is self-knowledge so important? Well, Socrates believed that self-knowledge is the foundation of personal growth and ethical behavior. By knowing ourselves, we can make decisions that align with our values and live a life of authenticity and integrity. We can become better individuals and, in turn, contribute to the betterment of our society. Furthermore, self-knowledge can lead to self-acceptance. By acknowledging and accepting ourselves as we are, we can live life with greater peace and joy. We can learn to love ourselves not despite our flaws, but because of them. So, the next time you find yourself at a crossroads, remember Socrates and his wisdom. Ask yourself the tough questions. Dig deep. Seek self-knowledge. Remember, it's not just about finding the right answers, but also about asking the right questions. As Socrates wisely put it, the unexamined life is not worth living. So let's dare to examine, dare to question, dare to know ourselves. From self-knowledge, we move to Socrates' wisdom on virtue and ethics. In the rich tapestry of Socratic philosophy, virtue holds a place of paramount importance. Socrates believed that knowledge is the pathway to virtue. He argued that if a person truly understands what is good, they would naturally choose to act in a virtuous manner. It's a simple, yet profound concept. Knowledge begets virtue. This philosophy is encapsulated in Socrates' wisdom. Virtue is the highest form of excellence. He saw virtue as the pinnacle of human potential, the ultimate manifestation of our inner excellence. It's not just about external achievements or accolades, but an intrinsic quality that elevates our character. Now, let's delve into Socrates' views on ethics and moral philosophy. He believed that ethics should not be based on societal norms or laws, but rather on rational thought and introspection. For Socrates, ethics was about questioning, examining, and understanding our moral beliefs. He encouraged us to scrutinize our actions, not just follow the crowd blindly. Socrates proposed that our actions should be guided by reason and moral principles, rather than by desire or fear of punishment. He rejected the notion that might makes right, arguing instead that true power comes from moral integrity and ethical behavior. Further, Socrates held that anyone who behaves unjustly does so out of ignorance, not out of an inherent evil nature. He believed that no one willingly chooses evil, but rather people commit wrongs because they lack the knowledge of what is truly good. Therefore, he posited that education and knowledge could remedy societal ills by leading individuals towards virtuous actions. In conclusion, For Socrates, virtue and ethics were not abstract concepts, but tangible realities that could be cultivated through knowledge and introspection. His wisdom challenges us to strive for excellence in our character, to question our moral beliefs, and to act justly based on reason, not desire or fear. In the words of Socrates, he who is not a good servant will not be a good master. The essence of this statement serves as a reminder that goodness and virtue are prerequisites for leadership and authority, a wisdom that continues to resonate in the 21st century. In our final wisdom, we explore Socrates' views on democracy and the individual. Socrates, the renowned philosopher, held a rather critical view of democracy. He believed that political power should not be vested in the masses, but instead should be reserved for those who possessed knowledge and wisdom. He was of the opinion that just as we wouldn't entrust a ship's navigation to untrained sailors, we should not entrust the governance of a state to those ignorant of the nuances of running a society. He argued that a democratic system could be easily manipulated by those skilled in rhetoric and persuasion, leading to the election of leaders not based on their wisdom or ability to govern, but on their charisma and popularity. This, he believed, could lead to chaos and instability. Yet it's crucial to understand that Socrates was not advocating for autocracy or oligarchy. Rather, he was emphasizing the importance of wisdom and knowledge in governance, a concept that resonates with his philosophical doctrine of philosopher kings, the idea that the most knowledgeable should rule. Turning to the individual, Socrates believed in the concept of the world citizen. He once proclaimed, "I am not an Athenian or a Greek, but a citizen of the world." This profound statement underscores his belief in the universal nature of wisdom and the transcendence of geographical boundaries. Socrates' concept of world citizenship can be seen as an early form of cosmopolitanism, a philosophy that places humanity and universal human rights above nationalism and borders. It also emphasizes the responsibility of the individual to seek wisdom and cultivate virtue, regardless of their nationality or place of birth. In essence, Socrates' views on democracy and the individual highlight the importance of wisdom and self-examination in both personal and societal contexts. He encourages us not to blindly follow the crowd, but to question, to seek knowledge, and to strive for wisdom. As we conclude this exploration of Socrates' wisdom on democracy and the individual, Socrates reminds us, an unexamined life is not worth living. His timeless wisdom challenges us to continually question, learn, and grow, both as individuals and as a society. As we conclude, let's summarize the wisdom of Socrates. This influential philosopher, through his dialogues penned by Plato, has left us a rich legacy of wisdom. His Socratic method, a form of cooperative argumentative dialogue, encourages critical thinking and self-knowledge. It's a timeless tool for probing the validity of beliefs and uncovering truth. Socrates also championed the concept of virtue and ethics, asserting that to live a fulfilling life, one must seek moral excellence and live ethically. He believed that virtue is knowledge, and that no one knowingly does wrong. Furthermore, his thoughts on democracy and the individual suggest a profound understanding of the human psyche. He posited that democracy without education and discipline can lead to chaos, emphasizing the need for informed and virtuous citizens. We hope you found this dive into Socrates' wisdom enlightening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Insights for more engaging content like this.